Wait for the new equipment coming.
Leave off. Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
Polish up my gear.
Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen, or Jesus arisen is false, or have you proof that you are arisen? Ah. They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But here I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might tell me. Does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder? There was a place fitting that description within the slums, as I recall.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Well, have you found? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me.
Eyes grow heavy.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Beats me.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
It is not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Any loose iron about? Enough to make you...
The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. That's better. Many thanks.
I'm doomed!
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
But much to do yet. I'm aching for a fight.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate sums. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Heavens above.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
I don't... know what to do.
What? Not sure why I patrolled it.
I have to stay a while.
This armor's seen better days.
Oh dear.
You!
What am I to do?
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Haha, glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether 'twas the right choice.
Isn't much to go on.
I know not what to say.
This isn't much to go on.
Wonder if you've seen anything else. Wait.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
I feel a bit out of place here.
Teil is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
So long as I have my health, I shan't complain.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner. Whatever happens here, anyhow. So tired. I barely the bin to tie my boots.
My head hurts just thinking about it. Is this the end?
The heavens have forsaken us. All is
What teaching myself?
hope have we?
The end comes.
What?
I shall not
Fight
struggle
well,
with you, for the heavens are watching.
Battle is best avoided.
And not progress, I deny the truth. You have gone to it, and so yourself. Heavens above.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
What about this place makes me nervous?
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time. The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high. Now, that's not so strange. But guess who I saw riding in it? And rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so... gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely... Their faces may match, but the lives they lead... Suppose I ought to be used to this one now.
Anyone got coin to spend?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
What can I do? What?
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
This is not my intent.
Well met, sir.
I thank you to leave me in peace. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. and to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again. I thought I smelled a rat.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Mayhap I ought to ask around.
Look as long as you please.
As soon as you turn me back.
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave... Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
My sword arm could use some work. My list of duties grows e'er longer.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next play.
Such quietude. a blessing.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently reside? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't see. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
That's not acting up today.
A welcome reprieve from the day's exertions.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Quiet at last.
I'll claw out the toys.
It's good to be reunited.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle where it possible.
You've got enough to board for it. Shame on you.
Take a moment to refresh my strength.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap, 'twas part of a letter, and this alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this phase's fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Would you mind coming over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude, yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling these...
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.